The issue of immigration remains a contentious one in our nation. Recently, discussions about mass deportations have resurfaced, raising concerns about their potential impact on various sectors of the United States economy. One area of particular interest is the real estate market, where the effects of such a policy shift could be significant. The prospect of mass deportations has sparked heated debate about the potential consequences for homeowners, renters, and the housing market as a whole. The debate centers around the potential influx of vacant properties, as undocumented immigrants are forced to leave their homes. This in turn could lead to a decrease in property values, impacting homeowners and the broader economy. However, the situation is complex and multifaceted. Some experts argue that the impact of mass deportations on the housing market would be minimal. They point to the fact that many undocumented immigrants live in rented accommodations, and their departure would primarily affect the rental market. Others suggest that the impact could be more substantial, particularly in regions with large immigrant populations. The reality is that the potential effects of mass deportations on the housing market are difficult to predict with certainty. The situation is fluid, and a variety of factors could influence the ultimate outcome. To understand the potential impact of mass deportations on the housing market, we need to examine the numbers. According to the Pew Research Center, approximately 8 million undocumented immigrants live in the United States. These individuals and families reside in a mix of owned and rented homes, contributing to the demand for housing across the country. While it's challenging to determine the exact number of homes that would be vacated due to mass deportations, even a partial exodus could have noticeable effects. A sudden increase in housing inventory, particularly in areas with high concentrations of undocumented immigrants, could put downward pressure on property values. This is a concerning prospect for homeowners in these regions. Furthermore, the impact would likely extend beyond individual homeowners. A decline in property values could affect local tax revenues, potentially impacting community services and infrastructure projects. The ripple effects of such a shift in the housing market could be far-reaching. However, it's important to note that these potential outcomes are based on various assumptions and projections. The actual impact of mass deportations on the housing market could be influenced by a multitude of factors, including government policies, economic conditions, and demographic trends. The potential impact of mass deportations on the housing market extends beyond immediate changes in supply and demand. It's crucial to consider the role of undocumented immigrants in the construction industry, a sector vital to housing development. In recent years, the construction industry has faced a growing labor shortage, with many builders struggling to find skilled workers. Undocumented immigrants make up a significant portion of the construction workforce, particularly in roles requiring manual labor. Their absence could exacerbate the existing labor shortage, leading to project delays and increased construction costs. This, in turn, could impact the affordability and availability of new homes, further influencing the dynamics of the real estate market. A shrinking pool of construction workers could also have broader economic implications. Delays in construction projects could affect related industries, such as building materials suppliers and real estate agencies. The potential consequences of a labor shortage in construction underscore the interconnectedness of immigration policy and the housing market. Addressing the potential labor shortage in the construction industry would require comprehensive solutions. These could include investments in workforce training programs, immigration policy reforms, and initiatives to attract more domestic workers to the construction sector. While the potential impact of mass deportations on homeownership is a significant concern, the rental market is also likely to experience notable shifts. Undocumented immigrants comprise a substantial portion of the renter population, particularly in urban areas and regions with large immigrant communities. A sudden increase in vacant rental units due to mass deportations could lead to a decrease in rental prices. While this might seem like a positive development for some renters, it could have negative consequences for landlords, particularly small-scale property owners who rely on rental income. Moreover, a decline in rental prices could also discourage new investments in rental properties, potentially exacerbating existing housing shortages in certain areas. The rental market is intricately connected to the broader housing market, and disruptions in one area can have cascading effects on the other. Understanding the potential impact of mass deportations on the rental market is crucial for policymakers and stakeholders in the housing sector. Addressing potential challenges and mitigating negative consequences will require careful consideration of the needs of both renters and landlords.